Hey yo, what's going on? It's your boy Tony Young. Welcome to Grub A Plate, another episode. And next to me, I got my boy
El Tato, baby. What's up, though?
You already know, and we are in West Orange, New Jersey, at ŌKÖ Fine Cuisine, African restaurant.
Yes, sir.
With some crazy infusion, and we was like talking about it, and we were like, yo, we need to try this place.
Bro, I can't wait. I'm gonna get the owner. How about that?
Get the owner.
Stand by.
Oh, I want to eat now. So you already know, guys, this is ŌKÖ Fine Cuisine, and I got my boy Cliff.
Yes,
what's up, bro?
What's going on, brother?
First of all, thank you for inviting us to your place, to your town in West Orange, New Jersey, and we about to try one of the best food here in town.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys coming.
Hell yeah.
Welcome to ŌKÖ.
Yes, sir.
Let's
yes, sir.
eat.
Real quick, before we get started, so this is African and Mexican.
Yes.
Okay.
So the concept, I'm African.
All
I
right.
love Mexican food.
Hey.
I grew up in America. I put all three together, and we have ŌKÖ Fine Cuisine. We also have Afro Taco, which is a flagship food truck restaurant, also named one of the 25 best restaurants in the state of New Jersey.
Dope,
so this is
dope.
kind of piggybacking off of that.
Okay.
So what are we gonna try today?
Today we're gonna do a suya steak. The suya steak is a traditional African seasoning. It's actually a seasoning. It's ground nuts with chili powder, garlic, onions, just all the goodness. And we put that on any kind of meat. You can put it on goat, fish, and today we have it on steak.
Nice.
We mix it with some onions and peppers. It's amazing. And we have a few other things for you to try too. So I have a few surprises.
My man.
Yes.
We in there, you know what I'm saying?
Cliff. So you already know, what can I say? Grab a plate and sit with us from the kitchen to your living room. You already know. It's Tony Young, Tato, Cliff,
Hey.
ŌKÖ. Let's go. Honestly, thank you for inviting us. Personally, I love fusion when you mix two types of food, right? Mm-hmm. He told me, Tato told me about your spot, and I'm like, yo, let's go over there. So I was like, all right. We came here the first time to talk to you, and it was like amazing. We had a great time.
Right.
You had an event going on. But we're gonna start, bro. Tell me a little bit about this. This is an appetizer?
This is an appetizer. It's called suya steak.
Suya steak?
Yeah, so suya is the dry rub.
Okay.
And basically it's grounded peanuts. You have paprika, you have onions, garlic, you have just a whole bunch of goodness, you know what I mean? All the great, amazing spices from West Africa, Ghana.
Yeah.
And what we do is we use it to put on meats.
Okay.
We use it for goat, we use it for fish, we use it for chicken, and what I've done today is this is a steak.
All right.
And what we do here is we just use the premium cuts of everything.
Okay.
I like simple flavors. My cooking style is simple flavors, amazing taste. So I always use the best cuts of meats. That way, when it's pure quality. And people get what they pay for. You know what I mean? I value that. When I go out, that's what I look for. So when I started a restaurant, that's how I wanted the restaurant to be.
Do you grew up eating this type of food, like at home, like with the same seasoning, and you just catch that and then?
Of course. My mother was an excellent chef. She used to cook a lot. She didn't know she was a chef, but she used to just cook a lot. She did a lot of catering. So on my Saturday mornings, a lot of kids was out playing. I used to be out doing shish kebabs and helping her make meat pies and things like that to sell and bring extra income to the family.
All right, let's try it, bro. So this one already has the perfect seasoning. We don't need nothing else.
You don't need nothing
else.
And now I gotta warn you, it's spicy.
I love spicy.
But we love spice, so that's a part of.
If you didn't know, I'm Mexican, bro.
So African Mexican.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It works out perfectly.
This is like this.
Yeah, you gotta get some peppers and onions in there. It goes so well together, man.
It's so like tender.
Yeah, and that's the balance of it, the flavor, the tenderness. Yeah, this is hitting right here.
I see what you're doing.
Now, you can have this any kind of way you want. You can have it in tacos. You can have it in quesadilla. I remember the last time you guys came, you ordered a quesadilla with it. And tell me how was that?
Bro, the seasoning was just perfect.
Yeah.
It had a lot of meat. It was well cooked. I remember I was talking to Tato. I was like, "You want to eat? You want to eat something?" He was like, "Yeah, but let me get a drink and then we'll see." I was like, "Well, I'm ordering the quesadillas, right?"
Right.
So we waited for the quesadillas. They came in. All of a sudden, he's like, "Yo, let me get some of that."
Right.
And all of a sudden, we killed it.
Yeah.
Quick.
It's funny because somebody had got a picture of you guys eating. You didn't even notice it. You guys are both like getting in there. It made me happy to see that. You know what I mean? I like when people enjoy the food and just enjoy the vibe and enjoy the atmosphere. That's why I created this environment. You know, my wife, she completely interior decorated the whole place. She knew what my vision was, and she just applied it perfectly. So when people come in, they enjoy everything about this place, the food, the experience, the bar, the drinks and everything. It just gratifying to know that you created something that people enjoy.
How long you been open?
We've been open almost a year now. Our official grand opening was October. So you know, we're coming into the 1 year anniversary. It's been a great ride. You know, it's not easy, but one of the things that I have, the expectations that I have is, you know, we're catering towards our customers. This is all about our customers. It's a customer-based experience, and our staff understand that. So in order to work here, you know, they really embody what this place is about, and they buy in. So we have a bunch of great staff that work here, and they're completely bought in. It's a great feeling.
You was telling me earlier about the whole inspiration about the restaurant, and it wasn't even like about the food. It was about a story that you told me.
So my background, I'm born in Ghana, West Africa. I was raised there until I was 7. You know, by the grace of God, my mother was able to get me here when I was 7. And when I came here, it was a rough transition. You know, rough as a foreigner coming into America, and I came into Newark, New Jersey. The South Ward of Newark. Grew up at 440 Elizabeth Avenue. Shout out to 440 Elizabeth Avenue. Because of you, I'm who I am. But growing up there, you know, it's a tough environment. You know, it makes you you know, have tough skin. You gotta have tough skin, or you're not gonna make it.
Right.
And basically, my mother, you know, she was catering every weekend, and you know, it's a building with 24 floors and 11 apartments on every floor. So if you could imagine how many people live in that place, it's a lot. Yeah. And there was a lot of Africans in that community, and so we used to, you know, we all grew up as cousins. And what I did was I was one of the older cousins, and you know, we had to take care of each other. So at times I had to cook. And I used to be terrible, you know what I mean? But through trial and error, I learned how to cook, and I actually started loving it. So it was always in the back of my mind. I like to cook. Yeah.
And what are you doing now with the community?
So as far as community involvement, I'm very involved in the community of Newark. You know, my charity of choice is the Newark YMCA. We do a lot of things with the Newark YMCA. We donate every year, every Christmas. We have a partnership with the New York Jets. They actually donate, and we feed about 300 families. We used to do it monthly, but once I started Afro Taco and then we started ŌKÖ Fine Cuisine, it became just very difficult to keep that up. So whenever we can, we go and we donate, and we give out food and books and book bags, and we partner up with a lot of different people to help us. We have a group called Impact Women's Group that my wife and her partner, they run that. So they're also, you know, very involved in that. So we're able to, you know, give back and just help people who are less fortunate. And that comes from you know, working with, you know, my passion is working with kids. Yeah. I worked with kids for almost 20 years at a place called Bonnie Bray. It's a residential treatment facility. It's dealing with the worst of the worst kids from the state of New Jersey. It's boys. And we have kids from Camden, Trenton, Jersey City, Newark, Patterson, and you know, you're dealing with all aspects of treatment and therapy. These are kids that have to court ordered there. So if you can imagine, they have anything from, you know, gang issues to sexual issues to all types of just a whole bunch of different mixed bags of things that's going on, abuse. So it's a really severe place for kids to be. And it taught me a lot of things about, you know, psychology and being able to work with kids and deal with them, and understanding where they're coming from and how to deal with them. And so I was able to teach my staff and train people on how to be able to do that too. And you know, after doing it for almost 17 years, I started looking at, all right, I got to do something else because these kids are leaving here and they're still going to jail. So I started Afro Taco, which is my food trucks.
Right.
You know, and that was a great thing because I was able to hire kids and to actually have a real job and to work there. And it worked. It worked for a while. But you know, after a while, the reliability things, and when you start becoming successful, you really need people to show up. And that became some of the issues, but we still worked through that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then we never forget about that because you were the first one to give them an opportunity on how it feels to have a job, you know?
Right, right.
So I'm sure a lot of people is like, yo, like I believe in opportunities, you know. Cliff was my inspiration, and you know what? I'm just be different, do better, and keep growing. Like, bro, not for nothing, but like we all need inspirations like that, bro.
Right.
You know, like you never know, like who you're talking to, like who is next to you, you know, that need a word of inspiration.
Absolutely.
And I'm proud of you, man.
And you need somebody to believe in you. You know what I mean? It's a powerful thing for a kid to have somebody just simply believe in them. You know what I mean? I remember when I was young, what always got to me was the elderly in my building. They really believed in us, and they would talk to us, and they would tell us, you could be this and you could be that. And you know, sometimes I wasn't listening because I was a knucklehead, running around doing whatever. But as I got older, that stuff started to stick. Thank you, Carly. And we owe it to them to do what we got to do. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So
that's where to become grateful comes from.
Right.
So what we have in here, oh my God.
So this is our tacos. We're famous for our tacos.
Yes.
This right here is a oxtail taco. So we're not your average taco place. We're not your average. You know, we basically just, as I said, we put top-notch things into our tacos, quesadillas, and burritos and things like that. So this is oxtail. It's loaded with oxtail meat, our sauces, lettuce, sour cream, salsa, and cheese. And this is our world famous jollof rice. That's also a Ghanaian staple.
Yeah.
It's very famous, very popular. People just come around just for that.
Okay. So let's dig into it.
Dig in. Go ahead, I'll take this.
That's very soft.
Paul, let's do a little cheers with these tacos, man. Cheers, man. You guys are great people. It's great meeting Carlos, man. It's funny how we met. Maybe we could get into that. Hold on. It's too late. It's too late. Let's just get into it.
I already had it in me. My bad.
There you go.
Cheers. Hold on. I gotta be part of this. Manny. I gotta be part of this.
Get in here, Carlos. Ready?
Woo! Ashley, can I sit over there? Let me sit over there.
Come on. Get in here.
Let me sit over there. Yeah, got it. I get to be part of the video today.
Yes, let's get it.
So you, bro.
Right. I don't have a napkin, but
it's all good.
Damn.
All right, cheers, y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Hell yeah. Look at this. Wow. Holy crap.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my God.
That's crazy.
I see what you're doing, Cliff.
Damn. And this is the oxtail?
Oxtail.
Oh my God, bro.
Loaded with flavor.
Damn.
Very crunchy, babe.
I'm gonna make a fool out of myself on TV.
Guys, you want to experience this? You gotta come here to ŌKÖ.
No, this is like 12. Let's tell this for me. It has like a sweetness to it.
Right, it has a sweet hint to it in the background.
Wow.
But you still taste the oxtail.
Right.
I mean, that's still the star of the show. I mean, the sauce just complements it. And that's the key to what we do.
I like also the tortilla.
Crunchy.
A whole flavor going on here. Yeah.
Sweet, sour, salty, everything.
It hit every note. You know what I mean?
Wow.
It hits every note.
How many tries did it take you to get to this, more or less?
You know what's crazy? when I first started, I used to do a lot of weed events, like the 420 events before it got popular.
Okay.
And I did one event, and I wasn't doing tacos or quesadillas or burritos or anything like that. I was just doing like rice and meats and proteins and things like that, and salad. And when I got home one night, I was tired, and my wife, she just took what I had left over, what I bought for her, and she just took the rice, the meat, and everything and put it in a burrito. And she put the salsa and sour cream, and she rolled it up, and she's like, you have to taste this. I said, nah, I'm good, I'm full. She was like, no, just take a bite. And once I took that bite, I said, wow. And so I said, you know what? That's when the concept started coming into my mind of how to expand it. So the burrito, then the quesadillas, then the tacos, and the bowls. So you can't go wrong with either one. You know, it's just a lot of great flavors, great taste, and just comfort. And what I like about our food is it's healthy too. You know what I mean? Because everything that's in here is healthy. Like you just ate that, but you're not gonna feel weighed down by it. You know what I mean? It's real food.
Wow, it makes me want to get more.
I got something else coming for us, something special.
Wow. I'm gonna step back in my office, all right?
Yeah, you can come back in a little bit. We got something else for you.
I'll come back in a little bit.
But let's talk about the vibe.
Oh man,
in this restaurant, bro. Completely different. Love it. I was like dancing the other day. I don't know if there's a picture or video or anything about me from me dancing.
I just saw the picture of you guys like this.
Yeah. We went in. I'm telling you, we went in.
Right. But the vibe in here is you know, when I set to do this, I wasn't going to do it unless it was the right situation. You know, I had places in Newark that I was looking at. I had a lot of different places, and I used to do parties in here actually, like brunches and things like that. And so when I ran into the previous owner and we talked about it, it just made perfect sense because this place already has that nice vibe to it, and we just came in here and added, you know, the African vibe to it. And you know that's primarily what we do here. We don't hear us playing a lot of hip hop. So if you're looking for that kind of thing, that's not what this is. This is more like, you know, more geared towards culture. You know what I mean? It's more geared towards the African culture. We play a lot of, you know, Hispanic music. We play a lot of house music. So this is not a place for
a lot of like reggae.
A lot of reggae. This is a place for the mature crowd who wants to just dine and have a good time with like-minded people.
And throwbacks too. Like
and throwbacks.
There was a lot of throwbacks. R&B.
Right. If I listen to hip hop, it's going to be 90s hip hop. You know what I mean? So we get a little bit of that in there because from the you know, I'm blessed to be 47. You know, and through my walk of life, I've come across, you know, professionals.
Get a napkin.
I know people that are high-ranking officials in the city, from Hillside to Newark. I know a lot of business people that I have business dealings with. I know a lot of police officers that I have dealings with, and I know a lot of people from the streets from that I've grown up with.
So you feel like connected to?
Yeah, so I'm connected to a whole different group of people, and I want a place where they can come and be a community and be able to be mature and talk to each other and vibe out. So that's what this is. When you come in here, you're never gonna feel, you know, like on guard. You know what I mean? You're gonna be willing to talk to the next person next to you and build and find out who they are. Like, you guys are coming in here doing this filming, but they don't even know who you really are. Like, behind all of this, you're somebody doing big things in the community too. So that's what this is all about. Get into that.
Okay.
Thank you, Kay. That's the ŌKÖ punch, the signature punch. So the name ŌKÖ is, I have twin boys. Their name is Kayam and Chad. Oh, nice. They're 12 years old. The African name is ŌKÖ. ŌKÖ means the firstborn twin son.
Nice.
So that's the ŌKÖ punch. So So the place is named after my first son. That's our most popular drink. It's our top seller. People love that drink.
Yeah.
You know,
And what's in here? Oh, it's a secret.
Honestly, you know, the bartending stuff is not my expertise, but I just know it's amazing.
Yeah. All right,
that was what it was. You know, I tasted everything, and it's like you check off on it to make sure that people are gonna love it. You know?
Okay. I'm gonna tell you what it has. Let me see.
Thank you, Kay.
Cheers.
Thank you. So we're taking a shot.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers, bro. African Mexican.
African Mexican.
In the building.
In the building. And I love the fact that we can say that with pride now. You know what I mean? I remember growing up, it wasn't cool to be African. You know what I mean? We had a lot of fights and things like that just because we were African.
I grew up in Elizabeth for a certain time in Williamson Street.
Yeah, I know.
By Trinitas.
Yeah.
And like you said, in school, also like being Mexican wasn't like, you know, it was cool. It was cool to be Puerto Rican at that time.
Right.
You know, and then things were changing. Now it's cool to be Mexican.
It's cool to be Mexican.
Now it's cool to be.
Isn't that crazy?
What is that?
So this is something. This is one of our. So that's one of our signature dishes. This is something that I created.
Oh, that looks amazing.
This is a jollof rice stir fry. It's made with my special sauces. This plantain. You know, plantain is like the African Caribbean, you know, staple. And that's our honey glazed lamb chops.
Ooh.
On top of that. So you can have this without the lamb chops. People usually add salmon. They can add scallops. They can add a lobster tail.
Okay.
You can add anything you want to it. It's just an additional charge. But that's our lamb chops. It's very popular.
That looks amazing.
And then you have our very fresh salad, spring salad with with our special sauce.
It has some eggs in it?
Yeah, it's made with eggs. So inside of it we have eggs, shrimp, and steak.
Ooh.
And chicken. So you have a whole bunch of things and veggies in there too. So
all right,
here's another plate for you.
Oh, yeah.
You can dig into that. I can't even eat anymore. I've been going, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Let me just try it out. So this is lamb.
This is lamb.
Bro, this is really fine, bro. It's literally fine food.
Yeah, and that's the concept. So when I was developing it, it was more about creating something that was casual and yet still upscale. You know what I mean? I don't want people being here too stuffy and dressed.
Right.
It's a dress code, but I don't want it to be suit and tie. You know what I mean? Because I wear suit and tie when I have to, but I don't want to wear that into a restaurant. You know what I mean? So that's exactly what we're doing here.
Yeah, last time I went home with a bunch of sauce, remember?
Yeah.
My jacket, I was like, that means I had a good time.
Right.
So let's try this one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, nah.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would recommend it.
And that's the whole thing about this restaurant too. I wanted to create things that you're never gonna get anywhere else. You know what I mean? So most of the stuff on our menu, it can't be duplicated. You know what I mean? I want it to be unique. I want it to be completely different from what everybody else is doing. So that's what a lot of my dishes come from. It's just being outside the box and just doing things completely different with.
I'm gonna be grimy with the shrimp.
Dig in, man.
I'm gonna try it.
This is one of our most popular dishes too, you know, and we also have things like snapper, whole snapper, with rice, plantains, and salad. We have sides like mac and cheese and beans, and we have this thing called red.
Red?
Red is it's like a black eyed peas with palm oil.
Yeah.
You mix the palm oil in and you eat it with plantains. It's an amazing dish. It's a vegetarian dish. We have a lot of people that come in here. And what I like about this place is it's for everybody. We have a whole mixed race of people that come in here and just have a great time. We have a DJ on Fridays and Saturdays, and Sundays. We have a brunch on Sundays, sing-along brunch, R&B brunch, so you could come and just have fun, let your hair down, sing. And we have it's $40 on Sundays where you can have a buffet. It's all you can eat.
Oh my God! Especially this food, $40 is not bad at all.
You can't go wrong.
You know the flavor from the rice is giving me. You try mole, Mexican mole.
That's the plantains.
No, mole is like it's kind of like chocolate and a spicy sauce in the Mexican cuisine.
Yeah?
And it gives me that vibe with that flavor.
Nice.
Mole is like super popular and it's really good
and
too.
It's really good. Hey,
yeah, I could see the difference, but it gives me that hug.
I got you.
That's the hug, you know, that I feel like
that's what
connection.
we want. You know what I mean? We want you to I want you to, if the food takes you to a good place, I'm good with that.
Bro. That rice is something else. I'm gonna be honest.
That's the jollof stir
Tato,
fry.
Try it. Right now?
Yeah, come
right
in
now,
here,
bro.
man. Come back in your spot.
Now
What's that pork at?
I want you to try this.
Here's one more right
Manny, you
here.
will try it too. You will try it too.
I got it.
Hey, get in there, man.
Wow, man, this is out of this world. Man, I don't even know
Manny,
where
this
to
is
start.
for you, so you could try it also.
Dig in, man.
Wow,
Yeah. Wow, it's
bro. Like as soon as you put it in your mouth,
bro.
wow.
Flavors.
Damn, I don't even know where to start. You got the
Get the plantain in there too, man.
nice and sweet, caramelized.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I gotta try this. This right here. Damn.
Yeah, that's the
Look at
star
this,
right
look at
there. That's the star right
Zoom
there.
into that.
Yeah, that's
Can you zoom into that real quick?
that's the star right
that's
there.
Damn, look at that.
Get into that. Get into that. Nice and tender.
Wow.
Some
Now,
of,
that's like sweet and sour, right? I
Yeah,
don't know.
honey garlic glaze.
Wow.
when you see a person eating with so much hunger and enjoying your food, how do you feel?
I mean, it's gratifying.
'Cause that's what's happening right
It's
now.
gratifying, you know. But we've been doing it since the truck. You know what I mean? The food truck. We've been getting rave reviews from the food truck. So it's just natural to just do a restaurant and do it the same way. You know what I mean? But just
Right.
elevate it. So that's what all this is about. We just elevated the food truck to a whole different level, and the whole idea behind the branding is just that we're gonna make things that people can't get anywhere else, and it's gonna be amazing. You know?
I can't stop looking at this.
Yeah.
Cliff, you here every day?
Every day.
Wow.
Every day. I mean, for now, you know, we're building the place up. So eventually, I got some really good people that I work with, and eventually I'll be able to, you know, step back and enjoy some time with my kids and my family. But right now, it's all about continuing to build the brand.
But they're always present, as
Yeah.
we can see in the drink.
That's right.
Well, I gotta try the shrimp though.
Yeah.
I saw that shrimp. I said the shrimp is mine. Wow.
Yeah. So you see, it's eggs and everything in there. It's a stir fry, so you want to, you know what I mean? We put everything in there, veggies.
Wow.
Yeah, for sure. This is
And
amazing.
what is Taco Tuesday without a margarita?
Today is actually
Damn.
we're actually filming this on a Tuesday,
We are doing it on a Tuesday.
so it is a Taco
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Everybody's
That's right.
Hey, right? Hey, that's your name? Hey?
That is my nickname, but I'm Carly.
Oh,
yes.
Carly.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Carly.
I thought you were calling
Carly.
Kay,
Thank
so-
you for everything, Carly.
Yes,
You're
welcome.
very
So
kind.
This is our Wild Thoughts. It's like a spin on a spicy margarita,
Okay.
but it's specific to ŌKÖ. So enjoy. If you dare to dabble in a little spice.
Hell yeah. 100%.
I'll try it out.
Wow.
Let me see. Let me try it out.
Man, I forgot about directing today.
You
You're
good.
I
doing
started
good. You're
focusing
doing
on
good.
eating, man.
You're doing
Man,
good.
I
You
gotta
got
make sure all
you
the
got
lights
everything
and
covered.
How is it?
I'm getting wild thoughts right now.
Yeah?
Ah,
And bye.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Spicy.
Bro, everything here is just delicious. You got DJs on Friday, Saturday,
Saturdays,
and Sunday.
Yep.
So everybody can come over here.
Right.
The
And he-
kitchen's open until what time?
The kitchen's open, well, Tuesday through Thursday, the kitchen's usually open till about 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
Sometimes earlier, sometimes later, depending on how the night is. On the
Yeah.
weekends, the kitchen's open till 12.
Okay, on the weekends until
Yeah,
12.
yeah,
That's
and we
awesome.
close at 1:30.
And you're located, I didn't see the address. but I know.
437 Main Street, West Orange, New Jersey. Follow us on Instagram at ŌKÖ Fine Cuisine. Also, Afro_Taco. That's the food truck. The food truck is very popular. You know what I mean? It's amazing. It's doing great things on its own. We cater a lot of different schools, a lot of different companies. We have contracts with FedEx, the KIPP schools.
Oh, nice.
So that's one of the great things about the food truck. So it's its own entity right now, and ŌKÖ Fine Cuisine is basically, creeping up there as far as restaurants also. So
And if I want to go to the to Afro Taco and find one of your locations, where can I find them?
you can find it on Google, on
Okay.
Afro Taco. Everything, all the information is
Yeah.
there. The same thing with ŌKÖ Fine Cuisine. Everything is there.
Awesome.
Yeah, so this is just what it is. It's just been an amazing journey.
Yeah.
I was actually telling you about my job. I was a director there for almost about 10 years. I stepped down, I worked at a restaurant. This is important because in order for you to get into a field that you really want to try and dabble, you gotta sacrifice and experience it in real time. So I stepped down from a director position, and I went and I worked in a restaurant for almost $14 an hour. Wow. I took a huge pay cut, and I knew I had to work in the kitchen because I had to learn the system of how to operate a kitchen. So once I did that, that was the best job I ever had.
Yeah.
And I learned everything that I needed to learn as far as culinary, the nitty gritty basics. I knew how to cook already. I understood flavors, but I got all the skills from working in that restaurant. And I did that for about a year. And once I left there, I was ready to go. So a lot of people say they wanna get into something or they wanna do something, but you gotta put in the work. You gotta put in the time. You gotta get some training. You gotta get some skills. So, I also took business classes. All of those things. People don't see that. They just see you and they think that you're successful. You got it. You're doing it. But no, I had tireless nights where I had to, after work, took classes. I was tired working my job, and I was still going to a restaurant trying to figure this thing out. And this is the end result of it. And it's just been an amazing journey. It's not going to stop yet. You know what I mean? This is just the beginning for me.
It's so true. I saw a picture once of this guy. The people that do with the plates at the circus.
Yeah.
And it was like he was able to like manage it, like control the plates in the air. But then the picture had a bunch of plates broken on the floor. So it's like before he got there, he needed to put some work.
Man, people don't understand that. That's a great analogy because I failed so many times. I failed so many times that I can't even count.
You also felt like quitting at some point, right?
Man,
many times.
I could tell you. I remember when I first started the truck. We finally got into a big event. I loaded up the truck. I got everything ready. I spent so much money to get there, and I was on my way to the event, and the truck completely broke down.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't start. It wouldn't go. It was like, damn. I felt like quitting right there. I said, man, F this. I'm done. I'm not doing this no more. But when you have something and people really, and you can see it, and you believe in God and the vision that you have, you know that those stumbling blocks happen for a reason. And when things like that happen, just don't look at it as a why is this happening to me? You know what I mean? Because when you keep going, you'll look back at that and it's a lesson. You learn it. You know what I mean? So all those failures were lessons for me. You know what I mean?
That's
so
amazing,
when you fail forward. You know what I mean? You fail forward. You take that failure, you learn from it, you analyze it, and you be real honest with yourself. Could I have done this shit better? Could I have done something different? You know what I mean? And that's the way I approach everything. I'm like, yo, could I have done something different? Yeah. I should have put some money into the truck and made sure everything was fixed. You know what I mean? So I learned. That's how you learn. You learn through failing forward.
We appreciate the invitation over here.
But I want to also just say I appreciate you guys. You know what I mean? Because for me, at this stage in my life, I say no a lot. You know what I mean? I say no to a lot of people because people don't understand the process and the work that it takes to get here. So if a person hasn't put in that work and they haven't shown me that they put in that work, it's hard for me to say yeah because they don't understand what it feels like to fail. You know what I mean? And if I put somebody on and I fail, they won't learn from that. You know what I mean?
Right.
They gotta go through that process of failing and put in that work before I can actually say yeah. So when Carlos, when he hit me, we met under a crazy circumstance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was a wild situation, and he's an officer, so he came in and he's like I wasn't gonna calm down in that situation because it had to do with my mother and my father, and I was focused on doing something, and he asked me, he's like, yo, this your truck? So he's a smart guy. He knew what he was doing. I was like, yeah. I was still pissed. I'm like, yeah. And he's like, yo, let me ask you about the truck. So he kind of like threw me off a little bit, and which was good because I needed to be thrown off.
Right.
And we talked a little bit about it, and then instantly we built a connection. You know what I mean? Because I don't connect with everybody.
Yeah, that was a good man.
So once I connected with him, and he told me what he was trying to do, I said, whatever you need, I got you. You know what I mean? And he told me the same thing. Whatever you need, I got you.
Yeah.
So I respect him a lot for that. And based off of that, I respect you guys because I know how close you are with him. So I appreciate you.
Yeah, I mean, I really like this, like I said, this episode, because I got to know you more.
Yeah.
I could relate in a lot of things. Your vision, the way you put in that work, what I've seen so far from you, it's 100% you. I want to say thank you. The food was amazing. To be honest with you, I want to wish you the best.
Thank you.
We still want to be coming around and you know, and hang out here. So
we just recently had a couple celebrities come through.
That's
we had AZ, legendary hip hop artist, and last week Crazy Bone from Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Oh, nice.
Was here. Yeah, he's legendary in himself. And we also have my man Unique. He's a DJ for the Lost Boys. So that's all right up my genre.
We need to get Redman here.
Redman, I got a relationship with Do It All. So we could definitely make it happen. But the way I do it is when I know that they're coming, I don't advertise it. You know what I mean? Because these guys, they're used to being swamped and they're used to be everybody just trying to come through the door. So when they come, they love it. Like, you know what I mean? Crazy. He said he don't stay anywhere. But he stayed here for 6 hours. You know what I mean? We closed up. We were still in here just hanging out, just chopping it up. He told us stories, just amazing. He has 30 years in the industry, so he was just giving us some just gems, man. So for me, this is a place where anybody could come to and just, you know what I mean, enjoy it, you know?
Right.
So just for anybody out there who's trying to do anything, whatever you're trying to do, just never give up. You know what I mean? Never give up because you never know when things could turn. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. Look out for each other, man. You know what I mean? Look out. And this is for my people. You know what I mean? This is for I'm talking to my people right now. You know what I mean? Look out for each other, man. Don't be so hard on each other. We've been through a lot. We've been traumatized. We've been through everything. Give a little slack to each other, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's not easy out here. It's not easy to make it. And I haven't made it. I'm just still surviving.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want nobody to think that I've made it. I haven't made it. I'm just at the point where this is taking care of, the people that work here, is taking care of me, taking care of my family. I haven't made it at all in any sense of the imagination. So cut each other some slack, man, and support each other. Yeah. Wholly. Don't come and say I'm going to support and pick apart everything that's wrong. Don't do that. You know what I mean? Come here and really, really support, or go to somebody else, really, really support and give them that encouragement.
Cliff,
my brother.
Thank you so much, bro. Pleasure. It's a pleasure. Remember, don't quit, but learn how to rest.
Yes. Yeah, already.
So you already know, guys.
ŌKÖ Fine Cuisine.
Yes,
Afro
sir.
Taco.
This was Grub A Plate, another episode from West Orange, New Jersey. ŌKÖ. How do you say ŌKÖ, right? ŌKÖ.
Yeah.
Fine Cuisine. You already know. It's your boy Tony Young, Tato, Manny. Dímelo, Manny. You already know. This was delicious. It was a great experience, and you will have this experience also. So come through, show some love, some support, and you already know. Grub A Plate, ŌKÖ.
Shout out to my wife, Crystal. You're amazing. Shout out to my kids, Kayam, Chad, ŌKÖ, Ate. 440 Africans, 440 EA, 515. Love y'all.
Manny, try this, bro.